If you're currently studying for the MCAT and you're stressed out to the point where you just can't do more questions, looking at another passage basically makes you want to cringe and crawl up into a ball, please stop and consider watching the rest of this video. Hey guys, my name is Jack Westin, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic: how to manage MCAT stress and pressure. Before we get started, consider subscribing to this channel. If you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. MCAT stress is real. It happens to everyone. You are not alone. Every test taker has to deal with MCAT stress at some point. And if you know someone, maybe a friend or a peer, that tells you that they didn't have any problems with this test, they're lying. Everyone is going to be stressed out. Why? Because this is the most important exam of your life. I'm not going to lie to you. It is very, very important. It's going to determine everything. Whether or not you're going to go to medical school, which medical school you're going to go to, probably which residency you're going to get. Obviously, the better medical school you go to, the better your chance of a residency selection or match that you prefer. But that doesn't matter. Why? Because at the end of the day, your score is based on you. It's not luck. It's not based on something that is miraculously going to happen or not happen. Why do I say this? Well, because you have to realize that if you want to succeed, it's in your hands. And the problem you may be facing right now is that you have high expectations. Your expectations do not match reality. How do we adjust for this? My recommendation is stop having high expectations. Expect to fail. Expect to mess up, because that's reality. You are going to mess up, at least initially. You will not know what you're doing, especially when you're starting off studying for this test. Now, you may have been studying for a while and you may be thinking, well, I should be better now. I should be improving by now. Why am I not improving? You're probably not approaching this test the right way. You're probably not reading the right way. You're probably not studying the right way. You have to be honest about what the problem is and get to that underlying issue immediately. Or else you're going to just be looking at your notes and the problems without ever really comprehending what's going on. What does having low expectations mean? It means you're going to mess up on every question. So if you can just imagine yourself getting 1 out of 5 correct, 1 out of 6 correct, and being okay with it, you're going to be one step closer to succeeding on this exam. Because if you can be okay with 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 6 correct, you're going to be able to learn from your mistakes. If you're not okay with getting 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 6 correct, what are you going to do? You're going to probably stop studying and focus on the score and how right now you're not going to be able to get to your dream school. So you're right. You're not going to in a matter of days or weeks. It's going to take months. And this test is designed to see how committed you are to the finish line. If you really want this path, if you really want to become a doctor, you're not going to let this test get in your way. You're going to sit there and figure it out. But if you're really not serious, or if you're just kind of interested in medicine, you're going to probably freak out when you realize you're not doing well. And you're going to start considering life and career changes. That's not necessary. Stop doubting yourself. Just start off thinking you're not going to do well because you shouldn't. Why do you deserve to do well? This is the problem I see with so many students. They go into this test thinking that they deserve to do well somehow, that they should start off getting 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 7 correct. Are there some students that do that? Sure. But until you study, you put in some hard work, you shouldn't expect that. Again, hard work doesn't mean a lot of time. It just means really focusing on what you're bad at and improving on that. And gradually, every 2 or 3 weeks, you should expect yourself to improve. And if you're not, stop everything and figure out why. Why are you not improving? So from week 1, 2, 3, just try to get 1 right on every passage. from week 4 to 6, you should be getting 2 right every passage. And then gradually every 3 weeks, more and more correct to the point where you're kind of happy with your score. If you're realistic, if you're honest, and you don't have these false dreamlike expectations from the beginning, you will do well. You will reach your goals. So to finish this off, I really want you to just relax. And if you're really stressed out, please consider seeking a professional. This is by no means some kind of clinical, psychological video. It's just to kind of establish reality for you and to make you realize that, look, it's all in your hands. If you need help with the MCAT, please visit my website, jackwestin.com, for more information on how to study, how to become a better test taker, and more. If you have a question about what we talked about, whether it's stress or pressure, please leave a question in the comment section and I'll answer it. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking it, sharing it, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.